A little over 10 years ago, I recorded and uploaded a few Lasko box fans at a family vacation home. 1 year later, I purchased my first new box fan, an Aerospeed model, for $15. As I kept making more videos, my channel took off. Here we are, 10 years later, and so much has changed. For example, I'm recording this on an iPhone 15 in 4K instead of this iPhone 6S in 720p HD, and I have a little over 3,000 subscribers. 10 years flies so fast. The other day, I stumbled across some old videos and asked myself, what kind of box fan can I buy for $15 today? So here we are. This particular fan came from Rose's discount store. So now I ask, is it any good? Let's find out. So 10 years later, $15 can buy you a Lasko 3733. So let's take a look at it. So here's the box. It's remained mostly the same for the past 5 or 6 years now. One thing I did notice is they no longer put these little stickers on the card. They give you a little paper instruction manual, which is interesting, because normally they come with stickers, but I guess this little piece of paper costs less for them to produce than the 2 stickers. Interesting. It's nice that it doesn't leave any residue on the fan either. You can pause that if you want to read it. They still give you a 1-year warranty, which is decent. And some of the fans Lasko comes out with now have 2-year warranties. And as far as the construction goes, it's the same design that they've had for the past probably 10 or 12 years. The only thing they've changed is the motor. They've had a couple different motor variations, and also the knob has changed. It used to be a little bit chunkier, but now it is smaller. So I'm just going to insert these little feet on the fan like that. So they just go in the back. And this one is damaged right there. Well, it was $15. And the cord is just tucked away. It'd be nice if they wrap the cord with like a cord tie or cord wrap or something. But I can see they're trying to save all the pennies they can. Okay. So let's read this up close actually. They still have the same motor design. As you can see, the plastic molding on this particular unit is not very good because there's holes in the back of this cover, the motor cover, because the plastic molding machine did not correctly mold the plastic. The handle is a little loose. And this one, if I can find it, is the 2023 through 2024. So let me plug this in and let's give it a test. So let's start with high speed, which is the first rotation on the dial. So as you can see, the unit is not very well balanced and it's vibrating all over the floor. But when it's not vibrating itself all over the floor, it moves decent air. I can put this at the end of my bed and I can be pretty comfortable at night sleeping. The noise level is not too bad. It is a high-pitched noise and it could annoy some people, but me, I wouldn't mind. So will pop it down to medium. It is still shaking itself all over the room. The noise is still a little noisy, but it's still moving decent air. It's definitely not as much as high. And low speed. Even on low, you can clearly see that this fan is shaking a lot. So in my opinion, this fan has not changed since 2009, and it still remains a cheap box fan. So for $15, you can get some decent airflow and some cooling if you're looking on a budget, but I would personally spend the extra $10, $15 and get the Lasko Premium Box Fan or the Power Plus Box Fan. They're a little bit better. Or if you really want a good box fan, go on eBay and get an older one from the 90s. So if you really would like a nice box fan, you could go on eBay and get a P23 from the 70s. And there really is no comparison. I put the P23 on low and the 3733 on low, and you can still hear the 3733, but the P23 just has this really low, beautiful noise. So is it any good? I don't think so. I think you should save your money and get a better box fan, pay the extra $10, $15 and get the Lasko Premium line, or better yet, get yourself an old vintage box fan on eBay. It is a much better investment in my opinion, because this fan has been around for 50 years and it's still kicking. These Laskos, I see people throw them out every single year because they're not made well. They vibrate all over the floor. They don't move a whole lot of air. It's decent if you're on a budget, but if you really want a fan to last, go get you a vintage one. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for 3,000 subscribers. And I will keep up on the content, keep you updated, and I will see you in the next one.